Then there are economies that have been booming, now wondering whether the boom times are over. Case in point, Russia, which has been riding high on oil revenues. But as Alexandra Shatska reports, these days even oil may not be enough to guarantee prosperity.
Nikolai Batulin enjoyed success. The 29-year-old worked as a lawyer for Renaissance Capital. He has a fancy car and a spacious apartment in this elegant neighborhood. 2 weeks ago, the investment bank laid off 150 people. Batulin lost his job, but he remains optimistic.
We're still one of the richest oil country, and our gas reserves are biggest in the world. So we shall do fine.
Indeed, Russia's oil and natural gas resources fueled an economic boom. Russians felt invulnerable. Last year, Moscow's richest spent more on luxury goods than New Yorkers. Then the global financial crisis hit. The price of oil plunged, as did shares on the stock market, dropping 75%, forcing trading to be suspended several times. Russian authorities spent $200 billion shoring up the battered banks. But critics say that was way too little, and much of it was misspent. The money was stuck in banks or spent on the biggest corporations, say economist Mikhail Delyagin. Mid-sized businesses and even some large ones got no help. Now, like in old Soviet days, shelves are almost bare in some food stores. Construction has significantly slowed down. This was supposed to be the tallest tower in Europe. It's pretty much abandoned. Some blame former President and now Prime Minister Vladimir Putin.
But if everything is dependent on one man...
Alexander Lebedev is one of those critics. One of Russia's richest men, this crisis has cost him $3 billion.
Then this system is less ready for crisis than the systems which do exist in Britain, Canada, States or Germany.
Lebedev has just joined former Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev to launch a new political party.
Things are not as bad as they were 10 years ago when Russia devalued the ruble. After all, Russia has the third largest hard currency reserves in the world. But the financial turmoil is far from over, and a misstep by the authorities may well encourage Russians to start looking elsewhere for leadership. Alexandra Shatska, CBC News, Moscow.